guys, my name is Chasity. I am the owner, operator, creative genius of Blueprint Essentials LLC. Blueprint Essentials is my skincare brand. It is one of the many entrepreneurship legs that I do have. It is my baby. I really fell in love with making soaps, sugar scrubs, lotions, body oils, hair oil, all the things. Really out of my own need for myself because I really wanted to have a brand that I can trust. I grew up with having sensitive skin, so there was a lot of things that I couldn't use when I was younger because it would just irritate my skin. And so when I started on this journey back in 2021, I started off with melt and pour soaps, just really getting out there trying to test and really learn. And it has been a journey. Let me tell you, I stepped away from the corporate space where I worked over, probably well over 15 years in the corporate space, doing something very different than what I'm doing now. But, you know, in 2024, I decided to really step out in faith and do what was my passion, and that is entrepreneurship, and that is Blueprint Essentials. So I started off with just making melt and pour soaps, just getting out there, trying to let my creativity just grow. And it did. I fell in love with it. It grew into what it is now. And so when you're an entrepreneur, I'm pretty sure if you have been through all of the different stages and phases that it is with entrepreneurship. Number one, nobody tells you how much money it's going to cost to run a business, right? Like, nobody told me. And I guess maybe if they do tell you how much it costs, you probably would do a second thought, right? Because it costs money to make money. Number two, no one tells you how hard it's going to be. You know, like, you really have to encourage yourself. You really have to keep going. You know, there's sometimes you think, okay, so I'm going to step out. I have all this support and I'm going to have all these supporters and all these things. And it may not be your story. And so it's been a long journey. I'm very proud of this journey. It has taken me some time. We're growing, we're expanding, and that's why I'm here on YouTube. Definitely to expand and to grow our footprint. So I would love for you to come along on this journey. I would love for us to get to know each other, for you to, you know, check me out, feel me out, you know, and then I can do the same. You know, I definitely want to grow a family. I'm all about family. I'm all about, you know, just passion and just loving what I'm doing. I have a deep faith in the Lord, and so I know what He has started, He shall complete. And so I thought I would come on here. You know, I'm stepping out into the YouTube space. We have been on Facebook and Instagram. Recently got on TikTok, and that's a whole nother thing because actually, you know, I had to learn TikTok in order to get on it. But, you know, that's maybe sharing my age a little bit. But I'm excited for this space. I'm excited to build our community. I'm excited for you guys to get to know me and to get to know Blueprint Essentials and what we're all about. Where we are now is in my soap studio. So when I first started, I did not have a soap studio. When I first started, I started in a corner of my house, just, you know, trying and testing things out. And as we've grown, you know, the space has required the business has required more space. And so now that we have a huge, I think it's huge, soap studio, it's half office space, half soap studio, that I'm actually I'm growing out of. So behind me is where all the magic happens, where I do make all the soap. So as you can see, here's some of my products. You can see them on display. I have quite a few. We do have a e-commerce website, so blueprintessentialsllc.com. You can find everything there. Yeah, but this is probably where we're going to meet every week. I would love to bring you into my world, you know, what it's like on a day-to-day basis. not every day is not the same. And just, me just stepping out here and just growing this baby, this love thing that I have going on with soap and all the things. So I'm excited. I'm the new kid on the block here, so nice to meet you. Would love for you to subscribe, to like, to follow, to get to know what we're doing over here, and I would love to get to know you. So if you're interested, come on board. Let's have some fun. Let's make some soap. Let's make some skin stuff. Let's help some people. And really, let's just, teach each other. All right. Nice to meet you. Again, my name is Chasity. This is Blueprint Essentials, and welcome to the family. Talk to you soon. Bye.